Hello everyone. Today we are going to see how to add table of content in the report. Most of the times we face difficulty in matching the page numbers with the table of content topics. So here in this video I am going to tell you how to add table of content in the report automatically and how to update it if the page number changes. Now in this particular video I have a document in which I add few topics like acknowledgement, declaration, table of content, and executive summary. I might not require page numbers on these headings or on these pages, but I'll definitely need page numbers from the introduction page. Generally, your table of content should start from the introduction page. So let's see first of all which are the topics that are going to be a part of your table of content. So introduction should be the first. So I am going to define my introduction as heading 1. So select this and go for the heading 1. So you can also modify certain settings in the heading. So for example, I need a heading into a black color, and also I need reduction into the paragraph spacing here. So I click on OK. Similarly, objectives will also be a part of heading 1. Review of literature, also a heading 1. Research methodology, I also want a heading 1. So you can apply that setting. It's also a heading 1. In your finding and analysis, there can be subheadings. Now I can go for heading 2. For that I can also modify the setting. I want it into a black color and the font I want it into 14. I click on OK. So go for finding 1 as heading 2, finding 2 again as heading 2. Recommendation, the major heading, that is the heading 1. Sub headings and the recommendation will be heading 2, and then references again my heading 1. So now I defined which are the points those are going to be a part of your table of content. Now the table of content, as I already said, should start from the introduction section. So that's why I need to divide the document into two parts, that is first part before the introduction and second part starts from the introduction. So whenever you want a section, we have to add a section break. So click here at the end of the page where you want to end your section, go to layout and select break. In this case you can select a break as section break as next page. Okay, now that means you divided this particular document into two sections. You can verify that by clicking at the footer. So just click here, you can see footer section 1, and on the introduction page you can see section 2. Now go to header and footer. In this case you can see this particular thing as text, that is linked to previous. Now I don't want to link it to a previous section specifically in terms of numbers, so I deselect it. Okay, now this is section 2 and section 1 separate. Now I want a page numbering only in section 2, so I just click it here. I'll go to document elements and I select page number. I can select different formats, so I want to start it at 1 because I don't want to continue from the previous section, and then click on OK, and then I click it OK. Now if you see in section 2 I get a page numbering that is starts from 1, which is on the introduction page, and then it continues for rest of the pages. Okay, if you see in case of section 1 you should not see any kind of page numbering because I only put page numbers in section 2 and not for the section 1. Now let's go to table of content. Now here is table of content. As I defined headings only on few of the topics, those are the part of table of content. Now go to document elements. You have different formats for the table of content. You can select any one of your choice. So let's select this. Okay, so as soon as you click on this particular thing, you can get a table of content which is automatic. Now here you can see the table of contents start from introduction, that is on page number 1. You can eliminate this if you want, and you can make it at the top of your page. Okay, now can we modify this table of content? Yes, we definitely can modify. For example, your objective goes onto a second page because you have written more of introduction. So objective changes to page number 2. Okay, now can we change it into table of content? Yes, let's see. Click it here and you can see another option called as update. Okay, so click on update. It will ask you two things: update page numbers or update the entire table. I just want to update page numbers. If you have changed some of the headings or subheadings, you can update the entire table. Currently I just click on OK. Now you can see the objectives can come on page number 2. Similarly, you can do changes in any of the table of content as per your understanding, as per your requirement, and then it is much faster process as compared to manually checking the page numbers and then matching it in front of the table of content. I hope this video is useful for you. For more information, just click on subscribe. I will keep uploading such kind of videos. Thank you very much.